Welcome to another episode of W to the Fourth, Wendy's Walsh Wanderings and Wisdom. So, in North Texas, we don't get much winter weather, but we do get about a week each winter, each January or February, where we have some very cold weather. At least in our mind, it's cold. Below freezing weather, let's say that. And then we either get some precipitation or we don't. And if we do get precipitation, it causes us a lot of havoc because we're not used to it, we don't have enough sand trucks, etc. So here we are in January 2024, and we weren't supposed to get precipitation this time, but we did. So I came out here to show you just a little bit of dusting of snow. We've got maybe, I don't know, half an inch. I don't think it's an inch, but anyway, so I just wanted to get out here before people start driving on it and just show you how pretty it can be here. So if this is your first time to our channel, Relocating to Fort Worth, Texas, and you want to know everything about living in Fort Worth, subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Fort Worth. So today I kind of wanted to tell you about groups in Walsh. So lots of people gather for all kinds of different groups. If there's not a group here when you move that interests you or is about your particular hobby, then I encourage you to start it. And I want to focus today on one group that we started, my mom and I, when we moved in, which is the Ladies Personal Development Group. And in the Ladies Personal Development Group, we study a different book each semester, and we have a group of ladies. We read about 20 pages a week, and we gather every other week. So when we gather, we discuss 40 pages, usually couple chapters worth, and share about what that has meant to us. Some of our favorite authors have been John Maxwell, Dale Carnegie. His How to Win Friends and Influence People was one of my favorites. And so it's a great group of people. We have some ladies who've been very consistent over the years. This last semester we read Leadership Not by the Book by David Green, the founder of Hobby Lobby, and then we had a really fun day at the end where we went out to lunch, and then we all went to Hobby Lobby to do a little shopping. That was a really good time. So a little later, I'm going to have my friend Rosemary come over. She's been involved in many of our studies, and she's going to share a little bit about what being in this group has meant to her. Rosemary!
Hi!
Thanks for coming in the snow and cold. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Okay, so I have my good friend Rosemary here today. She walked in the snow. Fortunately, we live right across from each other, catty corner.
Yes.
So she walked on over. But one thing I love about this group is that we have ladies in it from all over Walsh. They're not just right here beside us, so that's something really good. So Rosemary is a top executive with a national nonprofit organization here in the Fort Worth area. And when she moved into Walsh, we had already started our first book, which is John Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. So she joined us for our second book, which we have here, Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. So I'm going to ask Rosemary a couple questions just to share what she has gained and how she's enjoyed the group. So Rosemary, why did you decide to join the Ladies Personal Development Group here in Walsh?
Well, Wendy, when I first moved to Walsh, I had seen a post about the group and the book here about John Maxwell, and immediately intrigued my interest because I've always been interested and inspired by leadership development. I mean, that's about 50% of my professional, career, and what I do for the nonprofit is focus on developing people. So I just knew that I was going to join the group and just to see, what I could learn and meet neighbors,
Awesome. Well, we're glad you joined.
Yeah.
So what have you enjoyed the most about being in this group?
Well, I'd have to say the first thing I've enjoyed the most, obviously, is getting to know a lot of Walshies, getting to know our neighbors, building those relationships, within the group and outside of the group. That has been very valuable and dear to me. And then second, something very valuable that I took away is just kind of like really understanding leadership principles in a different perspective. And I've enjoyed like the discussions and just kind of listening to others and their point of views. That has been really beneficial for me in my
Yeah,
professional
that's great.
career.
Even if they're in totally different walks of life, or you wouldn't have anything in common with
Correct,
them otherwise,
yeah.
just the desire to learn
Yes.
and grow. I think that's one thing I've really enjoyed about the group.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then I enjoy when we have our get-togethers also that are just maybe right before the group starts or right after the group
Right.
ends, just to further that sense of community and friendship.
Yes, it's
So-
been awesome.
Well, thanks, Rosemary. I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming out, especially in the cold and the snow, and
Yeah.
coming over and telling us about your experiences.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me, Wendy.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the Ladies Personal Development Group here in Walsh, and a little bit about what it's meant to Rosemary, and then I have loved it also, so I hope you've enjoyed that. This reminds me of our wisdom word for the day, which is Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Remember, whether you're moving in 6 days, 60 days, or 6 months, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All that contact information is down below in the description. Also comment about what your favorite part of this video has been. So have a great week. See you next time. From your Walsh expert, Wendy Mama, contact me for all your Walsh and Fort Worth real estate needs.